and she kept like stroking
the chainsaw.
the chainsaw.
Yeah, it's like, don't. You're gonna cut your fingers, and you're gonna get you're gonna need tetanus.
Why was it's so rusty?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Like, it's not a metaphor. Yeah. If that's a metaphor, that's a terrible.
Well, that's when the bukkake shoot with the Kool-Aid coming out. It comes from a rusty chainsaw.
Look, like if your chainsaw is rusty, that metaphor should go see a doctor.
I think it needs a young priest and an old priest.
And you gotta love the chainsaw duel, where again the chainsaws were not running. There were no chains. They probably didn't have any fuel, so the girls could like lug them like they were nothing.
Yeah.
I especially enjoyed watching the scene where they show her cutting the legs off of a chair, but the chainsaw is clearly not running at all.
Clunk, clunk. And I'm like, all right, couldn't even use proper glue.
So
I'm enjoying this now. I'm enjoying this movie now more, I think, as how atrocious it is.
We're talking shit about it. Now it's
the camaraderie of not being alone and watching it is so helpful.
Well, that's what I'm actually happy about the next films we're going to be watching. We'll watch it together this right after this, and we'll watch the next movie. Because I don't think there's much else juice in this movie that I really want to focus on, because it's...
You're just such a hater.
Oh, God. Except I love the accurate depiction of a female...
of a female what, Corey? I'm not entirely sure what this movie had that was an accurate depiction of it.
The female gym teacher. That was, like, truly, like...
I had a hot female gym teacher.
I did not.
Oh,
it looks like it's like... Well, you always see the comparison.
But yeah,
like,
that is the cliche.
And it was like, oh, okay, you're actually going to do cliches that are, kind of so-and-so accurate kind of idea. And then it's like, wait, why am I focusing on this part? I'm like, because that actress, one, is shitty as well. She is reading off the script.
Oh, the gym teacher, yeah.
Yeah. I loved at the end in the car, you can see someone briefly in the back seat while they're like filming. Like, you see like an arm come in front of the camera. I was like, oh yeah, okay.
There were a couple.
It was a hard scene. It was a hard scene to film.
There were a couple boom mic shots where the boom mic, the aforementioned gym locker scene. I'm just like, that's not the thing I should be focusing on in a locker room scene.
And especially with, what's her name, Bambi's tits out.
Yeah.
With her, unfortunately, what did my partner Steph talking about how when you get implants that are too large for your body, essentially, then they become like, you could see it's like pocketed. It almost looked like there was like an indent in it because her body's not accepting it, essentially. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of good. Thanks, nurse.
Yeah, no, they were.
And definitely fake.
I'm sure you guys really want to know what happened to the cast.
I kind of want to know what happened, because when I said I hope he's dead, and you're like, well, we'll find out.
Oh no!
He's not dead.
Donald, yeah, he's still alive. He's still making boom.
Farmer.
Yeah, he's. Hello. I kind of gave it away when I said his upcoming film Shark Exorcist 2 hasn't started production.
Oh, true.
It could be post-mortem.
Maybe they're carrying on his legacy.
He's still out there making.
They're actually gonna exorcise him for he's died.
They're
gonna try
shark.
to he's actually possessing the shark in the next movie.
He's gonna be in like one of those stupid Katy Perry shark costumes.
Left shark.
Yeah. But yes, let's. What are the most recent movies from, or recent things I should be ashamed of watching of Tiffany Chapez?
Yeah.
Okay, so well, first of all, Dawn, who was played by Michelle Grey, she got married. Okay. She's now Michelle Grey Hartsoe, or so Hartsoe. So that's Hartsoe. I don't, but. Things have gone good for her.
She's married. I wouldn't call that good.
No, she looks happy. Like, oh, look at that's really. Come on.
Oh my God. Get you a school counselor.
I go to counseling.
In 2000
monthly.
In 2011, she was.
Corey.
In 2011, she was in a true crime movie called The Afflicted, and she starred alongside Kane Hodder, who played Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th, 7, 8, 9, and nothing else.
He didn't do X, did he?
No, he did it. Yeah, he did do Jason in Space. And she is currently working on what I can only assume is a remake of Roger Corman's 1959 magnum opus, The Wasp Woman. She's writing and directing the film. So it's
I'd watch that.
The Wasp Will Monroe. We'll get around to watching it. It's a movie about this woman who owns a makeup business. And she's like, she's getting older, and she's literally the face of the company. She's like, I can't look old. So she starts like getting this scientist to try to figure out like some like age regression thing with like bees, and it turns her into a bee monsters that murders.
People do sting themselves with bees. For arthritis and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Also, there are people.
I thought for beauty.
No. Well, yeah, I guess there probably are for sure. But there's also just like
Cheaper than
people
lip
who just
filler.
like sting themselves for like fun.
There's
right here, and I get some lip filler.
Yeah, just.
there's probably some boob growth videos with the bees.
Where there's the bees.
Probably called boobies.
Really
Even if you tried to,
really funny.
like it would just autocorrect you every time if you're trying to put it with two E's. Like, you dumb fuck. Just put tits.
So Tiffany Shepis, here you go. So
I
Shepis,
love her last name because it's almost like Dracula. Vlad Tepes.
yeah, okay.
And I was like, oh, is she in a vampire movie?
She's been in a lot of vampire
I
movies.
gotta watch her.
She's acted in over 150 roles in film and television. As I said earlier, she was part of the
Still working for exposure.
literally in some cases, but no. There are she's been in schlocky movies like Romeo and Juliet and Citizen Toxie and a lot of B movies. However, I found out that she was a character on the 3rd season of Star Trek Picard recently. Wow. So girls moving on up in the world, and it wasn't she was just in the background. She played the doctor on the ship that gets
round of applause to her.
So she gets excused by Beverly Crusher, who's like, no, I'm in charge now. I'm the doctor of this ship. And then I can say about Debbie Rochon, she is a B-movie actress beyond reproach, and she's been in some 260 movies.
Whoa.
One of them was Chainsaw Cheerleaders. Quite sure she was like, yeah, I'll drive in, you film all my scenes in one day, you give me $800, and see you later, no reshoots. Like,
God, her when she's speaking to the family, I fucking hate this woman right now. Like how she's speaking, like almost. She has, what is it, PID?
Oh, yeah.
Something like explosive
disorder.
Definitely no.
Something, yeah.
What?
We're getting side comments from the peanut gallery. What?
It's intermittent explosive disorder.
Thank you.
The nurse
Intermittent explosive disorder.
Is that a legit condition? Oh, wow. Now we're assholes.
We consulted our producer.
Our on-site medical expert.
Yeah, we have a medical professional on-site to...
On-site, just to answer.
Yeah, in case anything comes
Question number 2. Are the lungs, like, kind of low, like, in the belly region, or...
I'm sorry that we even have to ask that.
Where your ribs are, there's lung.
Do you know?
Hey, why didn't the ribs pop out the front then when she kind of goes like...
Because I honestly thought she was ripping out her spine.
I mean,
it's going to be like that scene...
Because it took so long, too.
God, what was that shitty movie with Neil Patrick Harris, with Undercover Brother? When he rips the guy's spine clean.
I have not seen Undercover Brother.
So bad.
I've only...
Now I can think that. I'm like, man, that'd actually have been a cool scene if you just saw the whole spine come
right?
out.
Like, that's what I thought was happening. And then she pulls out what might have been a lung.
The most I've ever seen of Undercover Brother...
It was just a boob implant.
It's just a breast. She bites it. Like, oh.
Just silicone.
You would have seen... They definitely would have tried to make it look like one deflated or something if they were in
the only... I don't know why I want to bring this up, but the most I've seen of Undercover Brother was this YouTube video where they mashed up Undercover Brother with the Star Wars kid. And yeah, they just cut the Star Wars kid out and they put him in the scenes of the movie.
I guess there was some like punch up.
This was early 2000s internet humor. So I can
remember like most of the actors, and I just can't remember their names. Like Charlie Sheen's wife for a while, Denise Richards, his like the femme
Oh, yeah.
fatale.
White She-Devil.
Yeah, White Sheet.
Yeah. Chris Catton,
Uh,
Dave Chappelle, Eddie Griffin.
So I looked up some trivia about Chainsaw Cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Trivia. Thank you, IMDb, for doing all the heavy lifting for me. The movie is Chainsaw Cheerleaders is the debut film of an actress by the name of Andrea Lang. IMDb says her best known role is for playing the role of 911 operator number 2 in the 2019 movie Richard Jewell, and it was an uncredited role.
why do I feel like this is like Dax's new girlfriend that
Also,
gets killed?
Autumn. Yeah.
Oh, no. She was an uncredited role in the movie Pitch Perfect 3. So, so this girl, I don't know, she was like one of the teenagers in the background, and it's like, oh, but this is her debut film. And it's like, yeah, she's still, her career hasn't exactly exploded, but, you know, she's working. Good for her.
Was somebody's last name Xanax? Did I see that in the credits correctly?
No, that's just what the prescription was.
Yeah, that's
Or
what
everybody
put.
post.
I swear to God.
The
Somebody
movie.
had their last. That's part of why I thought it was like definitely someone in the adult industry. Maybe I was like, is your last name like Xanax? Like, I mean, dope last name though, if that really is.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Got some cool last names.
The movie itself was featured in another film, a short film called Bjor Pollen of the Dead. It was I think it was a Norwegian film, somewhere around there.
Somewhere in that Scandinavian
Yeah,
area.
somewhere in Scandinavia. It was about radioactive trees from Chernobyl coming to life. Maybe somebody was watching it on a TV going, oh, this movie sucks. I would hope. Anyways. Okay, so here we go. The band. The song Crazy was performed by a band called the House of Flies. And they have a band mix page. They have a page on band mix.
Band mix or band camp?
Band mix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not
No,
top.
they're
They're not
even
top
band-
tier.
They're not even band
Bandcamp.
camp, the free publishing.
And so the description for the band says, we've been together since 1993. That's a long time in dog years. The past few decades... Wait, should I do this like in a cool dude voice? The past 2 years have brought a lot of wonderful things, a few really bad tragedies, and a few big surprises into our lives as a band. I
I
can't.
love how you went from like surfer bro to like, I don't know, morning talk show.
Yeah. I don't have a whole lot of range. We've
As we're ripping on actors for not having range.
That's why I'm a podcaster, not an actor. We've learned a lot from each other, and it also achieved a lot, such as playing for Star Search Live back in 2001, producing both dead season jam shows at the Colonnade Theater, and even appearing in a low-budget horror movie called Chainsaw Cheerleaders. We never made the big time. We never opened for Collective Soul. or any other band of that nature. Oh yeah, I'll just the sea of Collective Soul clones. But for a small-time local band, we're living out our fantasy to the fullest. Thanks to our Flies fans, family, and friends. Every year and tier has been a reward with new friends and great times. To our friends and fans, we've had...
I don't even think I'm listening.
Wait.
I'm gonna be so honest.
Hold on.
I don't think I'd read this MySpace page.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's going to turn into manifestos.
Band mix, not MySpace. We've been a little slow through 2011 till now with the loss of our bass player. Oh yeah, it gets dark.
I guess you slip in like, yeah, just death.
There was some tragedy.
But we have a new bass player and expect to be back in full swing this summer, 2012. Be ready. Are you ready, bro?
Yeah.
Are you ready, Corey?
I want
20
to know.
years ready.
I was going to say,
21 years ready.
have they released an album since then?
Yeah, is it gonna
When
drop?
we come back, we're gonna be ready to play hard. Of course,